Hello and welcome back to Shigai. First of all, I'd like to apologise for any background noise you may hear. The guys next door are drilling and it's really annoying, but it is what it is. It's the weekend and I can't really complain. So here we are in Shigai and I'm starting work on basically the government section of the area. So I'm using a few different buildings from Tokyo. I'm using the Diet building, which I'm putting down now, and I'm also going to use the Tokyo government buildings from Shinjuku as well, because they look absolutely amazing. And the asset that I downloaded from there are several different ones, but this one's the two buildings and the gardens and the bridges, and they look amazing. Again, I'm going to do some work on it and make them look like they fit within my city. So first of all, we're going to do this building here. This is the Tokyo Diet building. It's an amazing building. It's an amazing asset. I do have to PO it a bit to make it fit in the space that I've allocated for it, but it still looks good. It still fits really well, and it's just part of this overall government section that I'm building here. So I really enjoyed doing this little bit here at the front of the actual building. I kind of made like a little garden area where you can visit if you want to, you know, you're waiting to go in or something else happening, you're waiting for people and you wanted to go out into the garden instead of waiting in the building. So yeah, I built this and I really did like it. I got to play with some custom paths and some benches and stuff like that. I did mess up a few times, but then what's new, it's me, and I always mess something up, but the end result is always nice, so that's why I keep doing it. But I end up putting all this down and I go through so many different types of benches and different layouts that I liked and I didn't like, and they didn't work, or they worked but they looked rubbish. And again, lucky enough for you, you don't see all that. You only see the final one, which is one that I actually quite like. And as you can see, I'm playing about with them here, and this is the one I end up sticking to, the two bits of path and then the benches spread across it. It looks good, and it functions, so it's always a win there. What I end up doing afterwards is I'll go in with the little curb networks and put them all around it, as you can see, just to kind of separate this pathway from the gravel that's on the floor. And then I'm going to go stick a load of greenery around it, and it looks gorgeous. At least I think so, and hopefully you do too. So enjoy the rest of the building, and I will come back after this section cinematics, because they are back now, cinematics in the middle of the video. And we'll go through the next section of the build, which would be the Shinjuku government tower. See you in a bit. Okay, so here we are putting down this amazing asset. I really like this. It did look really nice. I had to delete a load of roads to fill it in. Unlike the other building where I've already designated the space, I didn't for this because I didn't think I was going to do it, but I just had to. After seeing the building and plopping it down, I was like, perfect, I want this. Here we go. Again, as I said, I had to do a bit of work on it, so I'm using things like these surfaces from the walkway pack that I've got to cover up everything and make it look more realistic instead of, you know, very not so realistic and sort of colour. So I covered the entire of the top layer with this and the walkways, which will connect and have actual pathways. People will be walking across them from building to building and into what we'll be building a little later on, a little shopping centre as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That's towards the end of the video. I really enjoyed all of this. This is fantastic, and there's so much that I do in here, but I had a bit of an issue with my rendering software and it kind of lost half of the video and didn't want to play it. For some reason the file wouldn't open. I don't know why, but that's just me going in and adding a few details. Like I'll add some plants on the front, I'll add all the trees in, I put some flags as well, some Japanese flags. One of the things I do is I peel a Japanese flag and stick it on the actual front of the building because it just looks a lot nicer. I did toy about putting the Tokyo Olympic signs on because that's what's currently up at the moment, but with everything going on and it being up in the air, I thought I wouldn't do that and I'll just keep it as it is. Also, this isn't Tokyo, I'm just stealing the building because why not? And yeah, these little paths are amazing. Those little stairs go around the corner, but they're really not fun to put the paths on. It took several hours to get them to actually function, and so people walk down them. But again, I liked the idea and it did work, and I wanted every single section of this building to be able to be walked around. People can go down all the stairs that I've got. Every single bit of from top level to down level steps is functional. People walk around it. People visit the gardens that are on the top of this thing and they go inside. I'm really happy with this build, and again, I hope you guys really like it. If you do, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and if you're new, subscribe, of course, and check out my Patreon. I've got some stuff on there, but I'll have more of that later on, and I'll talk to you a little later. Enjoy the rest of the video, guys. Okay, welcome back. Thank you very much. I hope you really liked that. I really did enjoy doing that. It was so much fun, and we're now getting towards the end of the video. I'm just doing the last little bits, putting down that shopping centre that I said I did, a few buildings around it, and I start working on the avenue down the middle right in front of the actual building itself. And I use one of the vanilla statues from the workers park, I think it is. And it's got the big guy standing up with the hammer in his hand, and it's a really cool statue. So I'll PO that, change the colour and stick it there, and it looks so nice. And I've got some really nice screenshots of that statue in the dark with the lights of the building behind it. It just looks absolutely amazing, and again, super proud of it, and I really like the way this whole build turned out. But guys and girls, if you really enjoyed my video, please subscribe if you're new. If you're regular or new, please hit that thumbs up and comment. It really does help me out a lot. Thank you very much to my Patreons. As always, your support is greatly appreciated. and I hope you're enjoying what I've put up there. For people who are not part of my Patreon, if you do join, you get early access to videos, you get early access to assets and Patreon only assets that I've been making for the city, so you can get them. I've got my 2 new university builds, the first 2 currently already up on there to download. They're from Tokyo University, they're amazing. They will later on function as campus buildings once the whole set is available, and that campus set will be Patreon exclusive, so pop over there. It is extremely cheap. From £1 you can support me, and it goes up from there. The higher tiers, you've got tier 3, which also gets you a building within Kyushu as well. So have a good day and enjoy the rest of it. See you later. Bye bye.